Hello, everybody. Mike from Southern California again, and you're on the mic. So today is Tuesday, everybody. As I told you last week, every Tuesday now I'll be doing a anime convention preview and just highlighting highlighting guests that will be at specific cons. For your information, if you want to get out to those cons, support those voice actors you want to support. Anyways, so let's get going here. I'm going to start this off with, of course, Bubba Fest, which is running in Knoxville from the 23rd to the 25th. Just a big con, big multi-niche con. We got a number of people that we know are going. Some listed, some not listed, but of course, some of the main stars include, Chuck Norris, Lee Majors, Kari Hiroyuki Tagawa, and of course NASCAR legend, the King Richard Petty. The pro wrestling, you're going to have a number of pro wrestlers there, including Jake the Snake Roberts, the New Age Outlaws, Dustin Runnels, a.k.a. Goldust, and Wildcat Chris Harris, as well as Tyler Main, the former professional wrestler, is also an actor, the 6'7" guy. Have some Power Rangers there, including Karen Ashley and David Felding. And then of course, the one thing everybody here really wants to talk about is of course the anime tier of guests, which of course among those include Vic Mignogna. The anime tier of guests at Bubba Fest this weekend is going to basically be a Full Metal Alchemist reunion, because you're going to have Vic, of course, who will be there, who of course voiced Edward Elric, as well as Damian Clark, who was Scar, and Bob Carter, who, if you all remember, was Sid Curtis, the husband of Izumi Curtis. All of these guys, of course, from formerly Funimation, but so yeah. So Vic's going to be there. There's just a lot of good guests going to be there. So if you're out in Knoxville, you might want to go check that out. Say hi to Vic. Say hi to Bob. Say hi to Damien. Tell them how much you appreciate their work, as well as many of the other guests that will be there, from Power Rangers, from Gothic, and among some of the other ones, Gothic Sushi, one of the cosplayers that we know from Twitter will be there. And as I understand it, from what I understand, I believe some of our YouTubers will be there. Yellow Flash, I know, is, from what I understand, going to be there. I think Tug is going to be there, as that Umbrella guy, as well as Nick Rekieta. So we might have another For the Fans panel there. So if you're in Knoxville, guys, and you're checking out that con, say hi to the guys, all right? Anyways, so moving on then. Moving on to some other con news, of course. Let me go back here and go through some of the other cons that are happening this weekend, and let people know in other areas where they can probably catch some of their favorite anime, some of their anime voice acting stars. Here we go. If you're gonna be up in, let's see, happening this weekend, happening this weekend, August 22nd to the 25th. This is of course the convention review for the weekend of August 22nd through the 25th. And as such, one of the other I talked about Bubba Fest already. So let's go through some of the other cons So if you're going to be up in Canada, more specifically in Toronto, Ontario, you should head over to the Metro Toronto Convention Center where they're having Fan Expo Canada 2019. Let's see, among some of course, let me see here. Let me just double check. I know that some New York alumni are going to be there. Some New York-based voice actors are going to be there. There's going to be a Pokemon reunion there when you think about it, because you got Veronica Taylor, Eric Stewart, I believe Tara Sands will be there as well as Rachel Lillis. All of these from the New York area, of course. Everybody probably remembers them mostly from the first 8 seasons of Pokemon. Veronica Taylor as Ash, Rachel Lillis as Misty, Eric Stewart as Brock, and Tara Sands as Richie. Of course, since then, Rachel, Tara, and Veronica have since moved out to LA and have been doing work out here in LA. And I think Veronica was recently in a couple of Dragon Ball episodes as well, as a member of, I think it was the second universe. She was a love fighter or whatever. And also going to be up in Canada will be Bryce Papenbrook, who's become a pretty well-known lead man out of LA here in recent years, including Sword Art Online. I know he was in Dorara. Let's see. Yeah, Sword Art Online, Dorara. That's all I can remember off the top of my head right now. Let me check here. See, because there are probably some other stuff here I can also find. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even know this. Apparently he was the Black Ranger in Power Rangers Mega Force as well. Yeah, Kirito in Sword Art Online, Rin Okamura in Blue Exorcist, Red in Pokemon Origins, he was Inky in the Pac-Man game. So he's been in some game stuff that what it might have been, but yeah. But most of you probably know him primarily as past leading roles include Shugo and Dot Hack Shine, Legend of the Twilight. Okay, that was Jack and Mare. Yeah, well, those weren't exactly leading roles, but basically you know him primarily as Kirito from Sword Art Online. No, he was in Dorara, Rin Okamura in Blue Exorcist. So if you guys are in Toronto there, go ahead and say hi to those guys. Particularly the New York voice actors. I'm sure they'd appreciate your patronage. Let's move on here then. After that, let me just. Yes, some LA-based voice actors will be at Wizard World in Chicago, including Rob Paulsen. Lou Ferrigno will be there. Incredible Hulk. Kevin Conroy, who is the voice of Batman throughout the DCAU set of series. Cam Clark, Townsend Coleman. So you guys should go say hi to them. If you're in Chicago, you should go to Wizard World Chicago and check them out. Let's see, what else? Oh, Anime California. Those of you who are out here in California, of course, if you're heading over to if you're gonna head over to Anime California in Burbank, let me at least remind you who's gonna be there. So LA, mainly many of the LA-based voice actors. You know, there are 4 of them that are gonna be there. Faye Mata, Kyle McCarley, Michael Sorich, and Mila Lee. As many of you know, Kyle McCarley right now is voicing Iruka Umino in Boruto Next Generation. Michael Sorich has been Gamabunta and Shoza Akamichi in Naruto. Let's see, Mila Lee. Let's remind you guys of who. Let me see. Let's see now. Mila Lee. So what are some her credits you guys might know? As I'm trying to look here, I remembered previewing this last night. Yeah, okay, that's right. She was Rin in the new Fate Stay Night franchise films. She took over the role from another person, but that's probably her biggest role right now. She's got that's Mila Lee that we're talking about, of course. She's been in a few things, and then Faye Mata as well. So let me go back to her for a sec. Let's look at Faye Mata. I know she's been in some stuff as well. Basically, these are some LA-based voice actors who've been in a number of things. Maybe not as well known, but you know, I'm sure they'd appreciate you guys going over and saying hi to them. If you're in Burbank, there, go check out the. You know, it's from the 23rd to the 25th for Faye Black. She was Astolfo, writer Black and Fate Apocrypha. Yukako Yamagishi in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Let's see, anything else here of note? She's currently Princess Malty in Rising of the Shield Hero. She's Miyu Fukazairo in Sword Art Online CCO. So, she's Rin Hoshizoa in Love Live. Neon Nostrad in Hunter x Hunter. So if you guys, as I said, if you guys are over in Burbank there over by the Los Angeles Marriott Burbank Airport. If you guys want to go check out some of the local voice actors who will be there, you know, Faye Mata, Kyle McCarley, Michael Sorich, and Mila Lee. You know, I'm sure they'll appreciate your patronage. So let's get back to seeing who else is going to be. Okay, Anime Festival Wichita. Let's look at that one, because I know from my previews I saw some people going to be there. Okay. Oh, yeah. Actually, Tara Sam's going to be here. I'm sorry. Said she was going to be at Fan Expo Canada. She's not going to be there. She's going to actually be here in Wichita. So, my mistake. But at Fan Expo Canada, you know, that's going to be Veronica Taylor, Rachel Lillis, and Eric Stewart. So that's going to be basically the reunion. But here at Anime Wichita, it's going to be Morgan Berry and Tara Sands. So if you guys want to, you can go say hi to them if you're there in Wichita. At the Hyatt Regency Wichita this weekend, 23rd to the 25th. I've already talked about Bubba Fest. Let's see. Let's see. Keystone. I believe I did see some people there. That one. Okay, if you're in Philadelphia and you're heading and you're over near Philadelphia Convention Center, they're having Keystone Comic Con 2019, and some pretty well-known voice actors, particularly based out of LA, will be there, including Troy Baker, who is the first voice of Yamato in Naruto. Among some of the other, he was Abel Nightroad in Trinity Blood during his during some of his Funimation work. Of course, the legendary voice actor Steve Bloom and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn will be there as well. Many of you know them from Steve Bloom, of course, as Roger Smith in Big O, Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop, Orochimaru and Zabuza and Momochi in the Naruto series. Mary Elizabeth McGlynn, you all know as Kurenai Yuhi from Naruto. Let me see. I know she's been in a few things. Maybe not as many, but let's see. So that's the only one I can think of right now. How can I forget Major Motoko, the Major in Ghost in the Shell? How can I forget that one? She was the lead character opposite Richard Epcar in that one. Also going to be there, Jennifer Hale, who was Black Cat in Spider-Man the Animated Series of the 90s. Fred Tassisori will be there as well. I know he was Goza, I think, or Gora, the gang leader in Naruto, who is in the first arc there. So yeah, if you're in Keystone, check out Troy Baker, Steve Bloom, and Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. If you guys are heading out that way, say hi to them. Sure, they'd appreciate your fanfare. Anyway, so let's move on here to some. Let me just double check real quick. Wow, I made this thing go pretty. Yeah, well, this one's gonna be. Okay, so moving on then. Let's see. I know I just went silent for a moment, folks. I'm just checking some stuff here real quick, just so I can give you the best information I can to where some of your favorite anime voice actors are going to be. Let's see. Okay, know what that is. As I said, I'm just checking some stuff so that I can tell you guys where. I think I've given you some pretty good information thus far. But anyways, and I know this will be done. I know I'm gonna do this as a premiere, so you guys will probably be talking in the chat. So hopefully you guys will have some questions and what have you, because I'll be premiering this, and if you want some follow-up information, I can give you that as well. during the premiere. Because obviously there are a lot of Comic Cons, there are a lot of Comic Cons, there are a lot of anime cons. There's all kinds of cons. Boba Fest, as everybody knows, is a niche con that covers a lot of stuff. Okay, so that's it right there then. So I pretty much have gone over everything. That, of course, the two biggest cons going on this weekend are Boba Fest and Fan Expo Canada, as I explained. Vic is going to be there at Boba Fest. To reiterate, it's going to be looks like a Full Metal Alchemist reunion with Damian Clark and Bob Carter, who played C. Curtis. And then up in Toronto, you're going to have a Pokemon reunion of sorts with Veronica Taylor, Rachel Lillis, and Eric Stewart, as well as Bryce Papenbrook's going to be up there. So, guys, always go and support your cons. If you go to cons, always be respectful and just hang out. Hopefully, particularly at Boba Fest, hopefully no SJW or Kick Vic drama happens. Also, don't forget that, as I recall, Nick Rekieta, that Umbrella guy, and Yellow Flash will be there. So hopefully we'll get another for the fans panel maybe. So when you guys go out and see each other, always show your appreciation. Tell them that you appreciate their work. And with that being said, let's start to wrap this up a little bit here. Check out the links below if you want to contact me. Before I do that, just one more reminder: I'm gonna premiere. There's gonna be a premiere episode. I'll be premiering it tonight at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 Eastern. So hopefully some of you will get the notification, and I'll see you guys in there. If you guys have some follow-up questions or whatever, feel free to ask. So now, and if you check the links below, you can always contact me directly on my Twitter. Also, as you know, I'm also promoting a couple other newer anime company or dubbing company, production company, Fantasy Soft Entertainment and Phoenix Animation. You guys, if you want, can check those out. And as you know, I'm also promoting the Vic's GoFundMe, because litigation costs a lot of money, guys. Never feel though, because Vic wouldn't want this, Nick doesn't want this, none of us want this. If it's on your heart to do, if you have the ability to, and it's on your heart to do so, please consider donating. If you've already donated, please consider donating again, within your means, of course. And if you're not able to donate, you can at least still help by spreading the word, sharing the link. And also, I've got Tug's Indiegogo, that Umbrella guy's Indiegogo down there as well. So you guys check his work out too. And if you like this content, please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. I always look forward to the conversations with you guys. As long as it's respectful, I won't have a problem, and I will usually answer you as soon as I can. So with all that being said, I will hopefully see you guys tonight at the premiere of this episode, and if not, then I will definitely see you tomorrow when I do my next video. So anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye.